Hey, welcome to the Hippopotomatic Sketch Club. So glad you're here. Welcome to another fine week where we had another fine prompt.
Oh yeah, I love that, Sydney and Doug. It pulled me out of my slump. I hadn't done it in a few weeks, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to make something from Wicked. So even though I only had a little bit of time for it, I have much bigger plans for later.
Yeah. And so let's take a look at some of those.
Yeah.
Cool. Very good. Very nice. The prompt for this time was brought to us by Vanessa M. Handmade, and she chose the topic self-portrait.
So do with that what you will. You can draw yourself, or you can draw something that symbolizes you. You could even do a spirit animal if you wanted.
Yeah.
Or maybe a vision you hold for the future.
Or just something, just an object that represents you in some way.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see what you're gonna come up with, and so we can gaze upon your pretty faces,
Your pretty selves.
your essences.
And then who will pick the week after that? It's Seth's turn again. So we're thinking, as we've been walking here, this is our little nighttime trail walk that's so pretty. But walking the dogs. We're thinking it'd be funny to let them choose the theme. So I'm not exactly sure how that will happen, but maybe having them choose a theme from stepping on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure something out, but I will gladly pass the responsibility to them.
Yep, make it good, Suki and Lucy.
So I was thinking, this week I was a little embarrassed to post my post of Phantom of the Opera, because I just didn't think it was really that good. But then I was thinking, well, this is a sketch club, and that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Is that it doesn't need to be anything more than a sketch. It can be as developed as you want, but it doesn't have to be. And so many of us just don't have time, with work and family and such that sometimes
other hobbies.
Yeah, sometimes a sketch is all we can do. But it made me start thinking, when I was younger, I thought I had to get the idea right the first time, and that was the artwork, because that's what I could do. But it took a few years to realize that I could do iterations. And so now, if I were wanting to take this Phantom of the Opera piece to full fruition, then this just would have been that first initial sketch, getting the idea out. And then I would draw it again, more refined, and then maybe add color at that point. But the point is, this is the sketch club that lets you be as rough as you want to be, or as rough as you have time for.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I like that reminder. I went to like a class at a museum once. There was a speaker who's one of my, hey, good night. Was good night the right thing to say? I was just say hello.
Weird to do this in public, and people think
we think we're great.
Yeah. But maybe they think we're talking to our kids.
Oh, right. Mackenzie, how are you doing? Anyway, no, I went to like this artist roundtable thing, and one of my hero artists was there, and he showed up with a stack of sketchbooks, and he said, so many people get stopped at the sketch. They're so afraid of messing up a beautiful book. Maybe they are like, if I buy a beautiful book, I'll put sketches in it, and then they get scared of it. And he said, it should be full of crap. It should be, he's like, you shouldn't have a good finished sketch. first off,
Yeah.
or else you haven't made the right piece of art. And that was so good for me because I kept making these efforts and then stopping and then being like, oh, I'm just not an artist. But bravery is being willing to look crappy. So
Yeah, and that's another good thing about the sketch club is that it helps you to be brave and put your less refined work out there, because that's hard for me. I just want people to think that I'm amazing.
you are.
And so I only want to show the stuff that I like. But
Yeah.
this helps me to break down that barrier that I've got there. So hopefully it does for you too.
Yeah, cool. I like that.
All right. Well, hopefully this video hasn't been too shaky for you.
Thanks for joining us on our evening walk, and I don't know, just putting up with the real life of us. So
Yeah. Okay, so don't forget to post on Instagram by Wednesday night with the hashtag HippoSketch34. Nice.
good job, guys. Thanks for being in it with us, and if you haven't done it yet, hopefully you just want to join. So
Yep. Can't wait to see your self-portraits.
yeah. All
On
right,
your mark,
get set.
draw!